lead the league in scoring again if Denver is going to have any chance with those guys out.
He had 30 last night. Tip has happened. Game underway.
Butler getting the starting defensive assignment as you would expect against Carmelo Anthony. A double team now late in the shot clock. Aflalo. Chandler the pass. Terry will get there. Oh, he got taken down by Billups. I'm a little surprised there wasn't a whistle. At the other end, this helter-skelter sequence ends with Sheldon Williams putting Denver on top.
No player in the world right now.
What about Nancy?
Nancy still got a lot of game. You talking about Nicole? I don't want to worry about that so much.
Jason Terry hits the first Dallas basket. Their other points came at the free throw line. Melo on the drive.
Or at any point the other night. They're really getting after it. Double team on Anthony to get the ball out of his hands.
Drive down the lane by Forbes. And another attack in the paint. And
tap the ball out to one of his teammates.
Billups puts back-to-back and a very late arrival. They played a late game because of network television last night in Denver, starting at 8:30. They're at every game this year at the 2 guard. Terry's also shooting 51% for the floor and 50% on threes. Against Forbes with 4 to shoot. A double on Dirk. Jason Terry to beat the shot clock. Yes, sir! Mavs shoot to go back in front. This time Williams is the defender. Low block opportunity for Dirk. Just only 4 of 40 free throw attempts. He did make the first to tie the game. Kid gets into the lane. The Mavs are looking for a second chance basket.
At both ends of the floor. I really think the fact that he's playing better defense is helping his offense.
It's all Jet Dirk so far as Chandler blocks Melo. Kid on the break. Up to Terry. There he is again. He gets the score in transition.
And if he doesn't block it, he might get you to change it.
We've seen that on display tonight. We saw it late in the game the other night against Aflalo in a key situation. Gary Ford.
Really, he started the ball game the other night. I didn't know much about the guy, but I sure was making some notes during the game, I'll tell you that.
And
is not nearly as good as their offensive transition when they're pushing the ball.
The run for Dallas right now, fellas, is 17-5. Drive by Melo. Bounces home. Size advantage, and Billups trying to exploit it. Marion comes to help Murray on the double. All the way around to Harrington in the corner. Our audience across the country on NBA TV tonight. J.R. Smith. That will count. Basket. Jones the rebound. Denver leads by 4. Jones found Dirk. That's one. Denver with the throw in. Smith to Ty Lawson. Al Harrington for 3. He's 0 for 9 from long distance. Berea on the run. Drives in on Harrington. Couldn't get it to go off the glass. Now Butler's on the score. Denver 15-10.
In very few minutes.
5 rebounds in 6 minutes.
Not bad.
Smith puts up a 3.
That 2-3 zone again. Wow, we've seen a lot of that.
George Karl said before tonight's game, Dallas played 42 possessions of zone against Denver on Wednesday. Loose ball in the lane. They find Melo for 3. And the other team's playing zone, it's because it's a compliment. It's because they're concerned about what you can do to them when they're playing man-to-man defense. Butler hits.
Just really good anticipation on a pass to Anthony.
In the lane, Lawson double clutches and lays it in.
See what?
Denver in front by 8. A drive by Dominic Jones. Well, he sent a bullet out to Berea. Made the touch pass to Marion. 3.5 minutes deep into the second quarter.
See, it's in the middle again.
Yep. You get a $5 power card to use at Dave & Buster's, and you also get a voucher for a buy one, get one Maverick ticket. We've played about 5 minutes of the second quarter. Jones into the lane. Jones with the score. Haywood blocks Harrington. Stolen though by Ty Lawson. Poor pass.
Now you can't make a bounce pass in a situation like that. You've got to make a straight pass. Flashing pivot men that are coming inside of the zone. So they're doing a better job against it.
Jason Kidd late in the shot clock. For 2 up that hill that Bob talked about a moment ago. Down low to Haywood, posting up Melvin Ely. Went up wildly with it, followed Perron Butler, and a foul.
Boy, that's a
2 for 8 for the floor, and he does not complete the 3-point play. But Dallas has already trimmed half of Denver's biggest lead. Although, as we mentioned earlier, Eli did not play basketball last year. His last swing to the NBA was 31 games for the Hornets in 08-09. He's back in the league and helping Denver in a reserve role.
In the dictionary for years, it's going to get worn out.
I've never used it as much as I have in the last 6 weeks. Dirk, aggressive defense of Harrington to Dirk, determined to get a shot, and he hits. Mavs trail by 4. Dirk got his money's worth on that shot, and there's Billups. It was the 4th team foul in the quarter on Denver. For Harrington, it's his 2nd of the game. Jason Terry gets that screen from Dirk. That's that 2-man play on the right side of the floor.
Because all of those will counter a team that switches a lot.
Billups no good. Sheldon Williams got it back and scores on the putback. After
Nothing happens if you don't get it inbounds. Oh.
touch pass, kid to Terry. Can he continue the hot hand? You better believe it.
Half. Mark Followill, Bob Ortigal, Nuggets and Mavericks right now.
That's too easy right there.
It is now, and the guys have to adjust to
We'll
it.
see what it is in March.
Dirk with a high screen. Terry on the money.
And he's creating some of those shots. It's not all catch and shoot, spot up jump shots.
Drive by Melo, went past Butler, then knife through 2 defenders. There's a switch by Denver. Dirk with a J on the money over Billups. Butler guards Anthony. Kick out to Forbes.
And that's the interesting thing about second night of a back-to-back. You wonder about legs going, but they got their legs so far, and they're knocking those shots down.
Speaking of knocking them down, that's what Dirk's doing tonight. As there is a rare 3 not going down tonight for Denver. Aflalo missed. Kidd, bullseye. Lead as Billups misses long on a triple.
Keep that offensive pressure on. Make Denver get back. He needs to drive the ball. He's missed a couple of jump shots.
That jumper goes in, though. In that pickle right now.
Excellent defense by Butler.
Betcha.
Tell you what, you win some games that way.
Driving, Dirk slaps it home.
Yep.
I expected nothing less, though.
Yeah. Anytime you got Chauncey Billups at the point, Jason Kidd at the point.
And then big stab with his 9 of 10 and 23 points. Well, Dirk's got 23 points tonight, and he is nearly as hot as 7 of 11. Smith subs, and that's where Dallas had some problems in the first half. Let's see if that's better here in this stretch of the game. Harrington just plowed into Dirk. Mike. Ty Lawson is in. Dirk went out. Marion subbed in. Melo another 3, and Denver. Wow. 2:22 left third quarter. Butler in the lane with a floater. Chandler taps it home.
It's just how effective he is down there with that length and that size.
Williams gave it up because Chandler slammed the door shut, and Dallas gets the steal. And Kidd to the cup. Here's on. Melo, that's been the sweet spot for him tonight. Right.
How about a 2-for-1 here? What do you think, guys?
Works for me.
They've got time to do it. Maria into the lane, takes it inside and finishes. Tie.
And that may be very important, this 2-for-1 here.
That's what they need more of from Barea. He's got the ability to break down the defense. Jump shot hasn't been there this year, but he has been breaking down defenses. He'd be in for the duration now. Harrington. Melvin Eli gets it back. He's hurt Dallas with a couple of offensive rebounds here over the last minute.
When the ball game was tied. That's going to create some problems.
Harrington dribbled it off his foot. He turns it over. Turned it over out on the floor, and Jason Terry goes to the rim. Marion is there with a play. Eli might have turned his ankle. He's limping after he went to the corner to save the ball for Denver. Smith has it taken away by Terry. He got it back. Lawson, first 3.
Usually, you know, either from the inner city or the suburbs.
Sure.
For him.
He's out of the game. Melo getting a rest right now. Billups hits a 3. 81.
Well, as I mentioned in the first half, they shot 28 against Dallas the other night. They shot 21 against the Clippers last night.
Marion with the rebound as it was.
Opportunities for themselves and other guys. Just keep it alive, hang around the basket, and make something happen.
Harrington to spin. Baseline Jay. Oh, look who works. Went back outside to Marion. A lot of passing on this possession, but finally Barea hoists a three, and Harrington rebounds. Lawson on the drive. Harrington with the follow.
Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Terry, neither one of them have a basket in the fourth period.
Here's Marion, though, with a runner that goes. Enough of a hand on the ball to keep Chandler from slapping it back. And so Denver ends up controlling. Billups, big shot. Dirk driving it, or trying to. He does get it into the lane against Melvin Ely, but rims it out. Marion with offensive rebound and a finish. Rather badly trying an over-the-shoulder layup. Butler pulls the trigger and hits. So 1:20 to go now.
And that's paid off.
Lawson that loses has that impetus, that drive to avenge the loss. They have plenty of things to look at on tape to adjust. Well, Denver will have to shoot it. And it's Harrington who will do it. A rebound for Barea, and the Mavericks will lose for the second time this year. Final score, Denver 103, Dallas 92. Mavericks fall to 3-2, and they have tough customers coming here on Monday night when the Boston Celtics head into American